I see people who have bots to give monocoins to the races. It's interesting. What a jump scare! Yeah, sorry, we're gonna kill Simon. It feels like we're not done. We're not done. Probably gonna be a short stream unless Simon takes a lot longer to kill than I think. Maybe only take like 4 hours or so instead of 6. Should I start a dolls bet? I don't know if we're gonna do the dolls. Let's see. Do you have more thoughts on the game since yesterday? I don't know. Even as an exploration of like how to handle grief, I feel like it doesn't do all that well. What do you think about the twist in that game? Do you think they pulled it off any better? I don't know. So the twist in that game is more of a like you can sit and think about it, and while you think about it, you can come to some interesting conclusions, and it feels like a mind game is being played on you, as I said in the video. But it's still not like fantastic or anything like that. I would say that this definitely explores a little bit more, but like I don't know, like I'm not sure. I'm not sure, to be honest with you. So I have a question. If I put what was it, shielding something or anything like that whenever she dies or something. Survivor. If I take Survivor off and I put auto death on, but I also put second chance on, does that mean that I still get the break but I don't lose Lune? Does auto death still go through? Couldn't watch yesterday. What I missed. We finished the game yesterday. We're doing a little bit of post content right now. We're killing the hardest optional boss in the game. That's the only thing that's left. I might kill it in 2 tries. I probably won't. Almost certainly won't. I might kill it in 2 tries. I might not kill it today. Like I don't know. Like we're gonna see. I think I'm just gonna rush in and see what happens with the build that I have. I want to be in virtuose stance whenever I switch over to her. Draw him level 20 is not doing anything for us now. What's something? Metalum starts in Virtuose Stance. Virtuose Stance, every burn applied is doubled, and Virtuose Stance burn deals double damage. That might not be too bad. We're starting off in Virtuose Stance. And then we'll be on a good cycle for that, right? Yeah, we're gonna have to go with that. Okay. So you can stream. Yeah. All right. Let's see if the strat even is valid, and let's see how it happens when we go in right now. Excuse me. So it should proc death on Lune, immediately break Simon or fill his break bar. I should be able to switch over to intervene to Mael. Mael can do a breaking shot to break him, which will like get us free damage and also less stun, and then do whatchamacallit, Stendhal, and it should one-shot him and push phase 2.
Let's finish this. Show me what you can do. Your turn to shine.
All right. 21 million. Holy shit.
My love, these foes are beneath you.
My love, really?
You, who have fought heaven and earth and subdued giants. To find me, to free me from her grasp. Would you fall now to the likes of them? While your oath remains unfulfilled, rise.
Missing an arm like Gustav too. Huh. And Clea kind of looks like Emma and Sophie. Maybe there will be a sequel.
The expedition's not over. Show me what you can do.
Will you play a sequel? Yeah, I really like this game. It was fun. I enjoyed it.
Shine. I'm ready.
Oh, low roulette roll. Uh-oh.
Yeah.
Okay, we can't intervene and we can't do whatever buff here. Okay, we can't even do all set. Wait, don't I have cheater on CL? If I attack again, don't I get a turn? I do. Okay. All right, so now I can do intervention over to Mael. But do I want to do that, or do I want to do all set? Or do I want to bring? I probably want to bring Lune back to life, actually.
Don't worry, I'm here.
Really? Fucking hell. Oh, it's 8 in a row. Shit. Nice. Could still be higher. Okay, I want to bring Lune back to life, unfortunately. So I missed last chance.
Elements converge. Time to strike. That's lucky. Well, well.
Okay, do I want to give Mael another turn here and do intervene to get her ready for the next loop? Probably. Yeah, I took Cheater off Lune. I don't have a good build on Lune right now because I was expecting that she was just going to be dead the whole entire time.
Your turn to shine.
Okay, so I can do a Stendhal right now. and then into last chance next time. That's probably the best thing to do, I think. Even though it's not a fully buffed Stendhal, it's something. Yeah, there we go.
Finesse and grace. Lost chance.
Okay, AoE will wipe me here. Shit, it's a jump. It's a jump. Fucking Christ, Joe. Okay. Okay, does she get 2 turns? Because I want to Fortune Fury and then intervene onto Mael. She doesn't, does she? Does she? Fortune Fury, right?
Here we go.
Oh, she does. Oh my god. Okay, so do I want to do some shot? No, let's just intervene.
Your turn to shine.
Blades sharp.
And let's gamash. Oh. Did he get nerfed? I used to be a better gamer, yeah. Here we go. So we're fine. Okay, sorry. That was a cool weapon. New weapon, Simoso? I like eating Simosos. An ethereal sword deals light damage on any damage dealt with skills. 20% chance to apply burn on dealing light damage. Can't die if at least rank A. What? What do you mean? Can't die if at least rank A. Oh man, that's a cool weapon. That's something else they could have done. They could have had a quest in different areas for each character to get like an ultimate weapon like this. That's actually curiously missing because usually games do this sort of thing, right? Maybe there is, and I just got it just by picking it up by doing the area, like having that would have been good.
Simon. More and more of my mind is fading away. I must put my words down on paper before I lose myself entirely. My beautiful Claire. What did she do to you? That paintress. She fooled me. She looked so much like you, and I believed her story. She granted me the power to fell the axons and enter the monolith. I realized too late that she had warped my mind. That she had in fact taken you away. Locked you somewhere I could never reach. And set me on a path to destroy your future. But then I met Aline, who showed me that I could save you. With her help, I descended to the bottom of the monolith, where Aline had sealed him away. The one who brings the Gamache. The one who threatens our very existence. But his powers are strong, and I'm finding it harder and harder to fight his influence over my mind. My mind is breaking. My final thoughts are only a few. I despair. But one day, our suffering will end, and we will find our way back to each other. In this life, or another.
Starting to think that maybe it's a lot more complicated than just like either or sapience or not. It seems to be at least a decent amount of what would make you sapient, but with also they do also treat them like playthings, and they are controllable and they can be influenced. They definitely have some programming. So it's just like mind broken humans, I guess. Like just a lot of This is this is probably the most interesting log to find. The fact that Clea came in here and did more than I thought before. She actually like interacted with the people here. Like you seem to have like had something of a relationship, maybe. Like I don't know. This implies that there's like we only saw like maybe 10% of the story that happened down here. I would actually like to see that story. That would be interesting. Journal 60 was better? What do you mean Journal 60? Isn't Journal 60 the muscle people?
William, Expedition 60. They mocked us when we said the human body is the strongest of them all. We trained relentlessly, and now our bodies have achieved the pinnacle of human performance, with which we are able to crush our enemies. We are so much more agile and aerodynamic without the heavy uniforms constraining our glorious muscles. With Leslie's unstoppable training regime, we are impervious. That's how we were able to charge through that ghostly Gamache barrier and reach the Paintress. But it seems we've been wrong about what she is. The Paintress is just as trapped as we. The real terror lies beneath the monolith. The rest of Expedition 60 marched on to confront him, while I was tasked to warn Lumiere. But it seems I might have run out of time. One last swim separates me from Lumiere, but even with my mighty muscles, I don't know if I can outswim the Gamache. So here I write my final message.
Outswim the
Will
Gamache!
save the world. And don't waste time on the Paintress. Aim for the bottom of the monolith.
The number is 60. They have all the tables set out. They're all standing at the port, ready for the Gamache. It's heartfelt. And then in the distance, you just see what looks like this like spraying like jet of water moving across the ocean. What the fuck is that? What's coming from the monolith? And it's like, holy shit, the Paintress is attacking. No, it's this guy swimming so fast that he's parting the sea. Like. The fact that these guys figured out like it's fucking hilarious. It's hilarious. It's fucking hilarious. Oh, and he's 59 years old. Yeah, he's 59 years old. Yeah. Our mighty muscles. All right, what's this here? The remains of Simon's chroma. Do you wish to fight Simon again? Nah, I'm good. I'm good. Back to sleep. Back to sleep. All right. Well, I thought this might take a couple hours. Sorry, chat. Shit. Sorry. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know what to do. I wasn't expecting to kill it first try. My bad. To be honest though, I don't think I actually did kill the boss. I feel like I just like I just outbuilt it. You know what I mean? Like it's just I this was cheesy, I guess. I don't know. Like at the same time though, like the fact that I have to get into phase 2 to learn those parry timings and I don't have shields in order to make it enjoyable to learn. This is kind of a I'm not sure if it's quite there yet, but it's veering into the bad kind of difficulty for me. Because like when you play like Nine Sols had a fight like that toward the end, and I felt like that, but at least I had like the joy of actually like moving and feeling out and getting better at the timings earlier on. Whereas in a game like this, it's just literally just stand there and just hit the button at the right time. Do you know what I mean? So if you enjoy that, I don't blame you whatsoever. Like I can see why it is enjoyable, but like I don't think I would have had a good time learning Simon's patterns because of that. You mean you use your stats and luminas in this stats and lumina based combat system? Exactly. What else did she have on that I can take off? I don't know why it matters. Like, there's nothing to done, right? New game plus. Oh, what does that do? You're about to start New Game Plus. In this mode, enemies and battles will be much harder. Exclusive rewards and loot can also be unlocked. Really? You will keep your character progression and your inventory, but everything else will be lost. Side quest progression, quest items, and relationship levels will reset. Oh no, not the relationship levels. Would you like to continue? Yeah, sure, why not? Yeah, let's do it. Chrono Trigger goals. Oh, oh wow, the number goes up when you do New Game Plus? Oh, that's crazy. Holy shit. Is Gustav just a repainted Simon? How did he lose his arm? Was that said somewhere? What are you doing, Gatsby?
If you're gonna give someone flowers, you should probably do it before they wither and die.
What, the flower? Or Sophie?
Ooh, dark. Sophie would approve. Hey, you said it, not me. The others are waiting for you. You're supposed
Why is the dialogue so much better at the game compared
to be helping with the festival.
With what? Putting up 3 tables?
This opening is so good!
You underestimate Lumiere's enthusiasm for the expedition. There's at least 5 tables.
Marvelous.
Have you tried throwing with your other arm instead? If you could hit the paintress directly, that would actually be useful.
Useful.
You know, hobbies don't always have to be useful. I'm enjoying the uselessness of today and readying my usefulness for tomorrow. And soon, we'll get to do a lot more than throw rocks.
That's what all the other expeditions said.
Hey, you know they gave their lives to lay the trail for us, right?
Yeah, I know. Sorry.
Yeah.
You still got a flower to give, no?
Yes. Just...
Hey Joe, I haven't caught a stream in a while. Just want to let you know that some of the fans of this game can be mean at times, so be careful, have fun. Alright, thank you,
Not
yep.
sure how to start. After 4 years apart, what do I say to her on the day of her gamage?
You're asking me? I don't know. Sun's about to set, so be direct. Hey Soph, been a while. Could we...
I think Clea is Sophie and Emma. I'm morbing the sequel. I'm doing it. I'm doing it. A flower for Sophie. Take it. Yes. What?
All right, let's go. I'll accompany you there. Are you ready to see her again?
Yeah. Been ready.
I set up these grapple shortcuts. Nice, huh? Don't tell your sister, though. I sort of borrowed the hooks from the Expedition Academy. Come on, Gustav, speed up a bit.
Yeah, Gustav.
Sophie will have already gamaged by the time you've arrived.
My head.
Can't believe Sophie already turned 33. She looks so much younger than you.
Thanks.
She's popular. I'm sure she already has a necklace full of flowers.
What?
You look tense.
Yeah, yeah.
I know what you need. A little jewel.
No.
Come on, it'll loosen you up. You can't go and see Sophie all somber and tense.
Watch me.
And if you win, I'll give you something you can use with your Lumina converter.
Whoa!
Yes.
What? Why does he have Simon's sword? Owned.
You won. Now, don't you feel better? I see your smile. All right, now, let's go find Sophie.
Now we can meet Renoir for sure. Imagine if you could do that. Imagine if maybe that's why that fight wins in that victory. So people couldn't have done that. Yeah. Imagine you could kill Renoir in that fight, and it's a completely different story.
Yeah.
That would be crazy.
The plaza is lively. Why people like to celebrate the gommage is still a mystery to me, but oh well. The red and white tree. I've always found it beautiful. I don't really understand. You and Sophie broke up so long ago. But clearly you never got over her.
Shut up, Mael.
Why'd you wait until today to say something?
Because I'm
It's
an
a bit
idiot.
late, isn't it?
Because I'm an idiot. Sequel's definitely gonna be in like it's gonna pass itself off that this world continued, and it was Mael's ending. But then it's gonna be revealed halfway through that it was actually Verso's ending, and Mael has like started her own second canvas with like hookers and blackjack or whatever, and it's like, oh shit, it's canvas 2 all along.
Sophie's down there.
Let's go.
I know.
Good luck. I'll be here for you if things don't go as planned.
Do they save import anymore? They don't have to save import. Verso's ending is clearly the canon ending.
Thanks.
Do 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 do.
The last few days meant everything.
I'm really surprised Sophie didn't come back later.
Can we talk?
Gustav. I love you all.
What was that in the top right there for a second?
That's for your, if there's room.
There's always room.
For Pud.
You know,
I
I'm
missed you.
sorry that... I
You
miss
don't
you
need
too.
to... Okay,
You go.
you.
You know how I feel? I wish things had been... You know, I often think... Another path, you know, another future.
Still can't finish your sentences, can you?
Yeah, the AI model needs to be updated.
That hasn't changed.
I missed that. I never faulted you for wanting to believe.
Where's she looking?
You're fighting. To change things. I understand, just... in a different world, right?
Oh.
We'll break the cycle, so she can't steal anyone else's future.
Stubborn
See?
people change
See
the
what?
world. And you are the most stubborn person I know. Thank
I
you.
don't know.
Walk me to the harbour?
Yes.
Greetings. Where's Verso?
Oh, hi, Sophie. So Gustav really did come, huh?
Yeah, he did.
Yeah,
I
he
knew
did.
would.
Has everybody already left?
Yeah. Everybody's heading to the harbour. Sophie.
Looks like you still have a lot of flowers left.
Well, there are less and less people to buy them. I just wish you didn't have to wear one.
Tiffany.
I should finish cleaning up here and join everyone at the harbour. See you.
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 What is the thought of people who play this game right now? So I can just go with the opposite. What is the thought process behind that? So Renoir is trying to wipe the canvas, like with the Gamage power radiating out, right? He's trying to destroy it from within, and he's starting with the people, I guess. And the paintress is putting a number on it, being like, this is the power. This is the power level that I can hold it back at, right? Why is it easier to erase older people than younger people?
Look around. We've had our whole lives to prepare. We're all fine. Mostly.
I'm not fine.
You will be.
I'm not fine. Old chroma? What does that mean? Aged chroma, most likely, less pure. So as creations persist, they degrade over time? Vibes-based chroma rules? It seems to be vibes-based chroma rules. Yeah, I guess so. Okay. Why can things float in reality? I wonder what kind of magic is in reality. Old chroma is less efficient, hence why Miles said old chroma is hard to bring people back. I thought... that doesn't bode well for a lot of the older people who were back then. I thought that it was tainted by the Nevrons. Excuse me. Hey Joe, have you seen a Carbot's video on Claire Obscure? It's funny. Never heard of that, sorry. It degrades over time, much like you. What? What do you say fuck me for? Jeff is still posting again? That's great. Okay, does anyone think that any of the dialogues around here with any of the NPCs foreshadow the place being fake? And if so, would you like me to go talk to them again? What would you like me to do? The sex store? Was the sex store foreshadows that the world is fake? Check the Eski statue, maybe? Where was that? There it is. Okay.
Hey, you! You seem like a woman with exquisite taste. I just finished my sculpture of the legendary Esquier. This may be my life's finest work, yet not a single soul seems to care. How could I make it better?
Perhaps you could paint it. Add some color.
Paint it? Brilliant. I knew you were the right person to ask. Thank you for your insight.
You're most welcome.
I shall get to work tomorrow. I see you're wearing flowers.
Do you see that regular people in my island thing wear the same clothes, look very similar to each other? I like.
What's your name?
It's. I don't think that's proof of anything. Like, it's a video game. You know what I mean? It's at some point you have to look at it and go, okay, there's a limit to the assets. It's hard to do that. You know, like characters wear this in video games. It's very common for characters to wear the same clothes throughout the whole entire thing. Like that's I wouldn't look at that as evidence.
Sophie.
If a lot of work went into like Kojima level funding and everything like that and production values, and the rest of the game had that level of attention to detail and that amount of work, which, to be clear, to me I wouldn't want that. I'd rather just have more gameplay content. But if they did do that, then it would be a clue or information you go by. But I'm not sure.
Sophie. As a thank you, I shall chisel your name onto the statue.
Oh, you don't have to.
But they could have used these people. They already made custom ones for this scene. I'd have to go back and look at it, but just because these people are very varied in this scene doesn't mean that it was so easy to set up in the next scene, right? Like, maybe they ran out of time to set up properly. I don't know. I wouldn't. It's something, but I wouldn't use it as strong evidence. Luna has similar facial structure to Lena, and CL has similar facial structure to Clea. Do you think so? To me, Emma and Sophie are so much the same person that there has to be something there. And the fact that Clea seemed to have a secret life in here and was secretly in here, and Emma is the big sister to Maëlle, and the relationship that Sophie has with Gustave, and it seems that there's some similarities between Simon and Gustave. Like, I don't know. I like, we can stop memeing now, right? Like, Sophie and Emma are the same person, right?
But I will.
Like, it's literally the same model. I really can't see it. Really? I did a Google search of it last night, and there was some guy on Reddit that said he put the fucking things in some model viewer, and they are literally the same model. Like, literally, like Emma and Sophie, they are literally, like, I'm not memeing, I'm not exaggerating. They are literally the same model. Yes, we told you this before. Fucking Murdy.
Oh, Luna's playing. You two would make a cute couple.
If you say so.
Or maybe something already happened, huh? Sometimes I feel sorry for her.
Who? The paintress?
Look at her. She looks sad. Maybe she's a prisoner too. Stuck in the same cycle with us. Silly, huh?
Only you could choose empathy at a moment like this.
It's one of the few choices I can make.
Thank you, Claire. Very
I
cool.
couldn't do it.
It's okay. You don't have to.
Oh, hi, Sophie.
Oh, Mael. I didn't expect to see you here.
I'm volunteering to help guide children who are losing their parents to the orphanage. Those who weren't registered for foster families.
How kind of you.
I guess I can relate.
Take care during the expedition. Gustav told me a lot of wonderful things about you.
Consider, all your viewers are weebs, and weebs are used to all women having the same face, but distinguishing by hair plus clothes. So to them, Sophie and Emma look different because they don't look at women's faces.
About you two. I always told him you two should never have broken up.
Look at these orphans. That's where we disagreed. But I have hope that you and Gustav will change things, so no one has to go through this impossible choice again.
Yeah. Let's hope we will.
See you.
Sophie...
In the next life.
See you. Sophie and Claire is voiced by the same actress in the French version. Is that lore? Or are they really? I think that Sophie and Emma looking very similar is a clue, because like Emma is a more important character than just a background NPC. So for them to reuse the model there is definitely that is something. Yeah, there's something. Whether Sophie is Clea, Emma is Clea, or they're creations of Clea, I don't know. Like, if Clea came in here, could she split herself into two entities? Like, she seems to be, like, the second most talented painter of them all. Like, after Aline? Or is it Aline, Renoir, then Clea? Or is Clea below Aline, but above Renoir? I'm not sure. Why are we playing from the beginning? Because I'm just seeing if there's, like, how the beginning hits after we finish the game. I'm seeing if, like, we're doing New Game Plus, we're seeing what it's like. Do you think Aline could not have thought of so many faces as well? I don't know.
Hello? Gustav!
It's kind of fucked up that he has all of Verso's shit, huh? Uh-oh. Oopsie doopsie. Silenced?
That was close. Thanks, Gustav. Did someone build this? There's something on its body.
One parallel I made is that I like is that the painted people are clearly accepting and are able to cope and grieve properly with the prospect of death and losing loved ones, unlike the Desandre family. Hence the taglines, "Tomorrow comes, and for those who come after." They made a world with a lot of death in it for sure. Or Aline did.
I've always loved the harbor. I see you're apprentices.
Oh.
Gustav!
What?
Here, Sophie asked us to bring you your coat.
We sewed up the sleeve so you don't have to keep rolling it up.
You guys know how to sew?
Sophie helped us. Turns out it's not that hard. You really should have done this ages ago.
You did this?
Gentlemen, that was supposed to be between us, yeah? I wanted to do something for you.
Soph. Thanks, guys. This is great. Thank you.
See you at the festival?
Don't leave without saying goodbye.
Yeah, of course not. What? I know that face.
Me too. Seen it 2 other
You mean a lot
times.
to them. I can tell.
Yeah, they mean a lot to me too. Legacy can take many forms, right?
Yeah,
You told me that.
right.
Why?
I wanted to see you wearing it.
Oh, you like uniforms now?
This is such a good part of the game.
Your legacy.
In a way. It's yours too.
Did you know that Charlie Cox recorded all of Gustav's lines in one day? Renoir. Whoa. Alina. Damn. There were spoilers in it. Man, what a cool shot. Good thing no one knows to speak French. Dead language. I remember Joe laughing at the number reveal. I don't remember laughing at the number reveal. Did I laugh at the number reveal? We were laughing like Nord Snooty. What? I really liked the scene when we first watched it. I didn't say shit. Kestrel mask? So Ishi Renoir tries to race the canvas, Lean saves some people while taking you off their life. It's just vibes. It's just vibes. Every year, Renoir gets stronger and Aline gets weaker, or Aline stays the same power, Renoir gets stronger, or Renoir stays the same power, but Aline gets weaker. I don't know. It's one of those.
I'm here.
I know. I know.
Man, this scene is much better if you take your time and talk to everyone in the festival and actually feel like you had a day with her. Wow, like going here right away ruins this moment a bit. That's cool. Good use of gameplay. Or good use of the medium. Yep. And then Verso just lets this motherfucker die, and a couple days later chops himself in half and talks out of his ass to cheer up the crew. Like, my God, I'm sorry, chat. I'm sorry. If you like prefer what we got, that's great. I'm happy for you. I'm glad you got a really good game. But my God, I would have loved this so much more if it stayed with Gustav and the crew. God damn, man. Like, this is such a good opening. And again, like, if they had pulled off what happened with Verso afterwards and justified it, it would have been even better. So like, so to me, the game that we got is like, say, like, you know, like good. And then it would have been great if they had just stayed with what we had and built off that. But it would have been like amazing if they had done what they tried to do and pulled it off. Because like the feeling of loss losing Gustav and like, oh, it's not what it's going to be, that's a real feeling of grief, you know, and that ties into what the characters are going through. That would have been a good thing to go through. However, like I don't think they pulled it off. Like what we got after Gustav is killed off is just kind of like, it's just worse for me. Joe, it sounds like you're going through grief, but I'm going through grief that the story sucks. Like the ending was good, but
can't hide from us, you know. Like I said, mourning's best done with friends.
Lucien,
What? It is. Grieving alone's the worst.
where's mine?
should make a video about it. I am not making a video about this game. Fuck off. No way. Are you kidding? I am not becoming the literal Satan for another fandom, okay? No. I am the Satan for 3 fandoms. I do not want to be a Satan for a 4th fandom. No.
Santé, les amis.
Santé.
Yeah, no, yeah. Could use a drink.
Uh-oh.
5 tables this year. You see that? Told you we'd beat the 34s.
She made us more than 3.
Even Maëlle showed up and she hates these things. Wanna go take a look?
I don't... maybe later. I'll catch up. I'm okay. I'm okay. You go.
But look, fucking Sia here gets a unique model for just this scene. But Sophie and Emma look exactly the same. Come on.
Yeah. Time for a refill anyway.
There's an excess of wine again. Thank your sister for her generosity.
Catherine.
Oh, and try to enjoy yourself. Don't drink alone, you weirdo.
Yeah, right. Enjoy myself.
I gotta say, these people seem pretty real. Yeah, they seem pretty real, but then, you know, so does ChatGPT if you go along with its bullshit. The funny thing is, you can make an entirely positive video on the game and folks would get mad at you for not being critical enough. Yeah, but I wouldn't become literally Satan to them like I am for the Elden Ring community, and somehow the Elden Ring DLC community, and the Mario Odyssey community, and the Silent Hill 2 community, and the Zelda community, and the Nintendo community, and the Witness community, and the Soma community. Now, it's most people like Soma actually like the video. It's people who don't really like the game just go along with that narrative. And the not the Persona community and the Danganronpa community. Witness community, the Witness fandom hates my video on it.
As usual.
Don't most people agree with you on Elden Ring? What? I am... Chatter, why do you think the Shadow of the Erdtree video opens up with "Hello, Elden Ring fans, it's me, Satan"? What do you think I was just like riffing on the chords for that one? Like, do you have any idea how hated I am? You can go on the Elden Ring subreddit and you can just read some threads sometimes, and just out of nowhere someone will be like, you know what? By the way, fuck Joseph Anderson. Just out of nowhere. What does it say fuck Joe for? Just are you gonna apologize for saying that the game reads your inputs when it actually just reads your frame one actions? I know. Yeah, I know. It's crazy.
Gustav, we got something for you.
For those who come after. Wait, the limp Eiffel Tower is now their emblem?
Field notes. So when you come back, you can tell us everything.
Wait, did that just auto thing without me pressing the button? What about the Hollow Knight community? Some recent comments are weird. Are they? I haven't seen any. I don't check the YouTube comments much anymore on the main videos. I think the Hollow Knight community likes my video, doesn't it? Do you think the story would have been more interesting if the twist came sooner and Mael actually had to work through her grief instead of Versa just fighting her? I think they could have explored more. Yeah, I think that it should have come sooner, yeah.
Definitely want that for the museum. The complete record of the expedition that destroyed the Paintress.
So true.
Oh, and if you find journals from the other expeditions, make sure you save them for us.
I shall faithfully record all our adventures, every strange and wondrous thing.
And Nevron's.
I can do that. And in return, do you solemnly promise to take care of the shield dome while I'm gone? I'm entrusting you with the safety of Luminaire.
The whole Hollow Knight video complains about some patch scenes. Some people don't like the uploads. Oh, the Darkest Dungeon community also dislikes me. Darkest Dungeon community doesn't like me. Dark Souls, like, not take Elden Ring out, and Dark Souls is not that bad actually. People like the Bloodborne video. What else? the No Man's Sky fandom.
I promise.
Promise.
Here's everything you taught us, Monsieur G.
I should check on my
Monsieur
Probably
G.
alone, as usual.
I just finished calibrating the Lumina converter. We can...
Perfect.
Hey, does Lune seem preoccupied to you? She's been distant lately.
Fallout, but that's the fandom. It thinks I'm way too lenient on the game. Yeah, they wish I was more critical. Yeah.
Well, it's Lune.
This feels different.
I haven't noticed anything, but you know her better. Have you talked to her?
I feel like half your video on No Man's Sky is still valid all these years later. I play it with my brother for 2 hours every year, and it's always the same level of boring. What kind of tradition is that? That's an interesting one. Yeah, I know No Man's Sky's got a lot of updates, but I think there's no fixing the core loop or whatever. Yeah, I'm not sure. The big thing is, does it run better? Because like that game ran like ass.
Nah, she doesn't like people prying. I've known her since we were 6. She had...
Ah, right. You were both apprenticed to her parents.
Yeah. Let's just say they ran a tight ship.
I can imagine.
Okay, I'll make a... Who the fuck are you?
You came.
I wasn't sure if I should.
You've been avoiding us. You didn't have to.
I heard Seba filled my spot after I left.
Yeah, it runs way better. Oh, that's good.
Yeah.
Do you think I'm a coward for staying?
It runs very well on my AMD system. Okay, so you're a first-time chatter, so I just want to make sure, because we have Expedition 33 tourists coming in. We were talking about No Man's Sky. we weren't talking about Expedition 33. We were sorry. We were talking about No Man's Sky.
Do you?
Not anymore. Not all of us can change the world. Some of us can only change ourselves.
Meaning what?
More like... read...
It makes me sad to hear you talk like this.
No, you misunderstand. My mind is where I can be free. She can't touch...
If you say so.
I don't remember this conversation.
I knew I'd find you here. Having
By the stream, man, you doing Discord paint? I don't even know if the stream is going to go on for much longer. I was expecting to sink hours and hours into Simon.
1 year.
I know.
If if anyone.
So do you.
Horror games community subjectivity is implied. You know, I don't think they care that much.
Sure.
Doubly lucky.
All right.
Old man.
You'll crit this time.
It is with great irony that that most horror devs agree with that take about death. I think the people that made Soma have a whole entire blog post dedicated to just that problem. Like it is probably the most important problem in all of horror game creation, is that like how do you make the enemy scary when after you encounter them a bunch of times, they just intuitively just lose a lot of their power. Yeah. See, I give you a lot. I hate things potential. Is the subjectivity one or the horror one?
Down.
Sorry, but the horror video is your worst one by far. Do you think so? Why do you think so? Because you disagree with it?
This man and
Congratulations, you beat a teenager.
Festival token. Oh, she's here. Fuck it. How is fuck? It's blurry, so you can't look at her. It's.
Ah, Emma's here. Your sister's going to be looking for you.
Joe, the director of Expedition 33 said the main theme of the game is the relationship of art and an artist and not grief. What do you think of that take? I don't see that at all. Yeah, no, sorry, you're on your own here. Are you trolling? I don't, clearly not. What? Can you enable evil mode for today's Scrandal? Nah, I'm good. I don't like evil mode. You should make a video with an Expedition 33 thumbnail titled something like Painters versus Writers, and it's a review contrasting Drawn to Life DS and Scribble Knots DS 2009. Oh, that is the same kind of power, right? Why are we playing Expedition 33? We're doing New Game Plus because we got done with some of the stuff early. Nah, there's no good side-by-side comparison of the faces of Emma and Sophie that I can find with Google image search right now. That sucks. What's our next game after break? I don't know what kind of small game I'm going to do, or shorter game I'm going to do. I might do Pentiment, might do Seafood, might do something like that. But then the big ones that are coming up are going to be Donkey Kong Bonanza and Metal Gear Solid. We're finally going to be doing that. Story-wise, 1000 X Resist or Expedition 33. 1000 X Resist has a better story and a better point than Expedition 33, but Expedition 33 has way better presentation. Although 1000 X Resist does have quite a bit of work put into like cinematography or framing, I don't know what you want to call it. Like it's not bad by any means. But Expedition 33 is just the more bombastic, visually impressive game. Very stylish. It's not even close. But the writing and the story and what's going on and the point that 1000 X Resist is making, because it actually has a point and it's brave enough to actually be forward with it, with a lot of like subtext and a lot of things to think about underneath it. Whereas at this, like a lot of the arguments that we're having in chat is that a lot of people, there's not even consensus on what Expedition 33 is even supposed to be about.
Our beloved chief counselor. Yeah, I should go talk to her.
Don't get too drunk tonight, okay?
My darling sister has arrived. She'll kill me if I don't say goodbye.
Darling sister. That doesn't mean, sorry, I want to fucking have to qualify my statement so much lately. Shit, it's exhausting, but I still should do it. It's a good habit to have. That doesn't mean that it doesn't have a point. And doesn't mean that if you think that it has a certain point that you decided for yourself, that doesn't mean that's invalid. But 1000 X Resist has a point that it itself is clearly trying to make, in addition to a bunch of other points and meanings that you can read into it. Whereas this one doesn't seem to have that kind of like forward, the tip of the spear, like spiking forward. This is what this story is meant to be about. It's lacking that 1000 X Resist has for a lot of people.
I can't believe you're working right now.
Tristan dragged me here.
Is that the final spot? It's amazing you triangulated Expedition Zero's landing site.
Probably not going to do Gamescom tomorrow now.
Theoretically. Extrapolated from the archives, but... That was 67 years ago. So much of the landscape has changed.
Do the people at Camus have any interest? I'm not sure. Like, they just... It's hard to tell. I'm leaning towards no, but they are capable of doing things on their own and coming to some conclusions and having some goals. But, like even video games that came out a long time ago, like Populous or Black and White, like if you leave those villagers alone and let the game run for a long time, they will build their village up by themselves. It's very rudimentary, it's very simplistic compared to what these people can do. But like, just because they can do more complex things does not, say sentience make. Does that make sense? Maybe that's a bad sentence, I'm not sure, but it's hard to tell. Do you think the Camus people are capable of building muscle? Absolutely, yes. The Chads in Expedition 60 definitely pulled it off.
I trust your calculations.
Dwarf Fortress is a better example. Dwarf Fortress is an insanely complex game, to the point that layers, like Dwarf Fortress simulates when a dwarf is struck or an enemy is struck, it simulates like the axe going through layers of hair, skin, fat, muscle, bone, like how, like veins, blood, like it simulates like to like it's probably making approximations, don't get me wrong, but it simulates to a very 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 high level, like what damage the strike would do. And that's just the beginning of all the shit that Dwarf Fortress does. Dwarf Fortress is a crazy simulation of people and monsters and their interactions, but the dwarves in that are still not sentient, like they're not even close. So is this just a much better Dwarf Fortress, And I don't know, like it's at a certain point it becomes hard to tell, especially with like Mouse is leaking the articles about like some people are talking to ChatGPT and are like developing psychosis and are getting like falling in love with ChatGPT or respecting it, think it's another person, and just like man, and we know for sure that ChatGPT is not alive, and some people are already being fooled is a bad word, I'm sorry, I shouldn't have said that, and some people are already being deluded by it. So who's to say that that's not what's happening in this world at the same time, right? To Mael and the other people, or who's to say that they are alive and the painters don't think so and they're mistaken and they are committing multiple levels of atrocities that they don't even realize that they're doing? Like, I don't know. I'm curious how chat would react if the framing was that you started off in the outside world as Mael. If like the Act 3 beginning scene was that, if that was the first scene in the game, and you came in here like that, and you were outside first, and you didn't have the first scene being with Gustave or whatever. I wonder how people would react to that now. I wonder how they would view the creations in here. I wonder if that would change anything. It's very hard to like. It's very hard to simulate in that your head, by the way, because you've already had the game this version, so it's just a purely hypothetical thing if you started with that one.
Thanks.
Is the fact that the game makes these questions interesting make it good? Not really, because it doesn't develop on these ideas nearly enough, and the answer that I keep coming back to is that it just might be just bad character writing.
It's a good strategy, tracing their steps. They're the only expedition with any survivors, and they made it to the monolith, so...
But I don't know why they would just... I don't know why after Verso shows up, they would just give up on that shit, and they clearly do. Or if you disagree with that, after Act 3 they definitely do. After Act 3 it begins, like they just give up. Like Lune and CL have like how many lines do they even have? Can you count them on fucking like one hand in fucking Act 3? Like fucking hell, like it's so disrespectful to those characters in Act 3. CL is the biggest miss. CL might be the biggest miss, but Lune is also a huge miss because Lune had a decent amount of development in Act 1. And then Act 3 shows up and she's delegated down to, or relegated? Delegated? She's down to like CL's level.
Assuming the records are correct, my calculations are correct, that they left clear markers, that the road conditions haven't changed, that...
You need a drink.
Go away, Gustav.
Where's CL?
These all yours?
You gonna lecture me on drinking?
I wouldn't dare. Just calculating how much it'll hurt to catch up.
You can start now. Here, let's have a toast to Sophie, who was always unapologetically Sophie. My fierce and loving friend.
To Soph. Seriously though, this is gonna hurt tomorrow.
Tomorrow comes, but it ain't here yet. I'm not crossing the sea sober.
Man, look at that scar on her stomach. That totally looks like a C-section scar. Look at that. Wow, how could I not have seen that? How could I not have seen?
Sober's better than deathly hungover.
No, not for that.
Ah.
Go have some drinks.
The Chief Counselor honors us with her presence. What? Still mad I'm going?
This is the definition of a fool's quest. My brother's not usually a fool.
I've heard you say otherwise.
You and I both know the political complexities that necessitate the expedition. It's vital for morale, but it's a bloodless guillotine is what it is.
Could this be a lean? Or like a lean stand-in creation that had like would Aline and Clea, like maybe Clea really takes after her mother?
You should put that in your speech. Very motivating. They might just find a guillotine for you too.
There are so many things you can contribute to here in Lumiere that'll have a real impact.
Em, you're doing great work, really. Getting things ready for the last generation. You've got it well in hand here. Let me do my part, out there, and win us a chance to live.
We're never going to see each other again.
You're so busy anyway. I barely see you.
Just take care of Maëlle, okay? Can't believe you're letting her go with you.
Me? You're her guardian too. You stop her.
We're her guardians, not her jailers.
Yeah.
She really wants off this island.
Don't you have a speech to give?
You mean the one you so kindly wrote for me?
Just suggestions. I thought it might help you understand.
I do. Understand? I just... Anyway. Yeah, time for my speech.
Why is Joe the story again? New Game Plus. I don't know when we're gonna stop. Probably soon. Looks good. Sorry, I can't read all the comments I'm getting right now. I'm sorry. Like, for whatever reason, the chat loves to at me and talk about this in chat, and this is a really good thing. Don't feel bad about doing that, but I cannot read all these questions and comments and takes and shit like that. I'm sorry, I just can't. I would love to. I just can't do it. So I hope no one feels snubbed or ignored. it's just not possible. Sorry. Sometimes I do watch the stream back and read them though.
Expeditioners.
Favorite toothpaste brand. This one's important. I'll answer it. Sensodyne.
We honor your dedication. We do not take for granted that you dedicate your final year of life to keeping hope alive for all of Lumiere. Some of you are leaving to change the world. Others to discover the secrets of our universe. Some to protect loved ones. Others to find meaning in our all too short lives. As you sail into the unknown, know that Lumiere stands with you. When you battle the Paintress, know that Lumiere fights with you. Let the stones of her monolith crumble. Let her body lie at the end of the world. Unable to paint another death, let the stars no longer be hidden by her oppressive silhouette. Let the world once again watch the sun rise without the shadow of her cursed figure. May the wind of renewal take you to the ends of the earth.
I like the use of Renoirs though. Like the real Renoir is in here trying to get Aline to come out. And then Aline like paints a version of Renoir that's on her side and is defending her. That's kind of a cool concept.
Thanks to you. Expedition 33.
Yeah. That's the name, yeah. You lost her? Did I say something wrong? I'm sorry. Like, why does he just write, "It's not me, it's Renoir"? By the way, on the monolith, she knows Expedition's trying to kill her, so she that could take them off. I don't know. Like, because then it wouldn't have the cool thing in the distance of the number ticking down. I don't know.
Get ready. You're old. How did you survive the Gommage? Which expedition are you from? Fall back!
Oh, it's Verso!
Man! Gustav, come on, we need to go!
wonder if Clea puts Gustav on the waterfall.
He's not following. Puta!
No.
Who the fuck was that?
Because then why would Clea let Verso let him die with Renoir?
Regroup at the rally point. The indigo tree.
How fucking moody and dangerous and just lethal this place feels. And then the next scene, it's like so depressing and all the death. And then just a couple scenes later, it's oh my god, the Geshul's tree, yeah. This is like imagine like this is the whole game, like just fighting for survival and like clawing through it tooth and nail. And I actually this would have been so good. I love this opening. It's such a good opening. Look at this thing. The Chad Perry coming. That sounds boring. So you hate this opening? Like you can't have it both ways, Chatter. What do you mean? You think the twee fucking Geshel's is better? Because that's fucking boring to me.
Keep going!
Nice.
Come on, move! Fucking snap out!
You can't have it both ways. No, I'm sorry. It's against the rules. You can't do it. You can't do it. What happens here? You can definitely tone swing. There's no plot for next person. Oh, that's not what I'm saying. Of course you could tone swing. I'm saying in this fucking hell. In this specific case with this game, you can't have it both ways. It's too drastic. It's too sudden. It's not done right. How did he live here? How does he just teleport deeper into like quite far away actually? I love nobody knows. Nobody knows is my favorite answers to any question because it could be like unclear, not sure, but no, nobody knows. It's like a grand mystery. Nobody knows. What game is he playing next, chat? Nobody knows. Writers had their hand in it, literally. The hand represents the writers and their evilness. Okay. Wait, what are the hand creatures? They can't be Nevrons because they're on Renoir's side. What are they? Renoir's trap? Oh yeah, Renoir has his own shit, doesn't he? Renoir has his own Nevrons, or they call something else? Nevrons were made by Clay. Yeah, so and Clay made them to stop the whatever from fucking getting back to the Chroma from getting back to Aline. And that Renoir's on Aline's side, so they can't be on the same side. So who are those? They're Nevrons. You find them later in the zone. Yeah, I know. I went there on the first playthrough. Like, but I'm questioning like why are they on Renoir's side, painted Renoir's side in that scene? That doesn't make sense. So there must be an answer. Only Nevrons with faces are Renoir's creation? Really? They don't have faces though. Is that right? Who do you want to switch out for Gustav? We should have Gustav in the party for a while. No, that's not true. Every Nevron in Renoir's draft in the final area, like Chromatic Aberration and Clair Obscure, are Renoirs. So, painted Renoir can paint? Sorry, to be clear, again, I'm not saying this doesn't have an answer or this is a plot or anything like that. I'm trying to figure out how this works. Painted Renoir didn't make any Nevrons? Okay. Why are the hand enemies on his side in that scene? Let's just ask the clear question. Why is that? They are not? They're not? Nobody knows.
Do me in.
We're giving you the answer, you're not reading for the sake of content? That, I swear to God, that's not what's happening, Chatter. Sorry. That was a wild comment. So does he have... Oh, he doesn't get versions of them for when they're there. Does Verso have a gun like Gustav has? Or does he have a dagger? Huh, they put some work into all these different guns here then. That's neat. Did Joe kill Simon? I did kill Simon, yeah. Are you on Disney Cruise this week or not? No, I'm not. I'm doing a bunch of VOD work and finally answering all my DMs is what I'm doing this week. Or I might just say fuck it and make an Expedition 33 video in 1 week. What could go wrong? Don't tease us. It is a tease. I couldn't even replay this game in a week. Let's see Gustav with a swimsuit. Let's see Gustav's card. These things were never explained. Why do the dead expeditioners turn into this shit? There were multiple of these in different stages. Oh man. Catherine. Did her eyes just move? Wake up, samurai.
We both die. Hey. Fucking hell. Wake up, Gustav.
Lune. The others.
I know.
Is it just really bad character writing? Look, they when two paint people are interacting with each other, they act way more human than when a paint person acts with a person that's outside the canvas. Is it that they're kind of like whatever paint programming is integrating better, or is it that they do have the means to it, but when they interact with someone that's outside the canvas, it overrides whatever and they can't do it? It's definitely not intentional. I don't know, man. Maybe it is. I feel like there's a lot of stuff in this story that's left to you to piece together. Like the fact that they never explain Sophie and Emma having the same face is a huge clue that, hey, maybe there's some stuff you should think about right now. And a lot of the stuff that some of the characters say, like Clea's, some of the many painted versions of Clea that's around in the world. There's a lot of hints and stuff. Simon and Clea having a relationship, that's a big thing too. Like everything to do with Verso and Julie and what went on with the first expedition with Verso and Mirar. I feel like there's a lot of things you're meant to piece together here, and I don't know if this is one of them or not. But the fact that they don't directly bring up the sentience problem at the end, that like they do indirectly for sure, but the fact that Lune and Ciel never step forward and say to Renoir, like hey, we have every right to be alive, and it's kind of fucked up what you did. And they never said to like Verso or Mael, so what's it like outside of the canvas world? What even is the canvas world? What the fuck do you mean? There's a whole other Paris? What do you mean? What do you like? The fact that they don't say that is again, it's like a never-ending tug of war fight of it being like, are they just fucking stupid? Is it just bad character writing if they're not stupid? Is the canvas making them stupid? There we go, we got it. Or is it that they aren't allowed to ask those questions? Like their programming just won't even let them. Their mind can't comprehend it, but if they're fully sentient, they should be, because it's not that hard.
We're the only ones left. You don't get to die.
It's just a matter of time before we're already dead. Look around, look.
This is not a foregone conclusion. When one falls, we continue. Get up. We need to find a safer place. There are Nevrons around.
Lucien.
This is not the place.
Look how much agency she has, and how she's engaging with the problem, the situation that she has. Where did this Lune go? What did she died when Gustav died? What the fuck? Where did she go? Like what?
The Lumina converter seems intact. It's about time we test it in real conditions.
Yeah.
Putain.
Maudit putain. I wonder if the Verso stuff was written first. Are you stupid? Verso's not even in the scene, the story yet. Of course this was written first, because we get to see it first. Duh. What a stupid fucking idea. Duh. To be clear, that was a joke. The Verso stuff was probably written first, yeah. Dodger. Oh, you get updated Pictos. Cool. Pull is huge on it being bad character writing. Expedition 38 fans, and this is their game of the year, by the way, are so keen on all these characters being real and sentient that they will say that it's just bad writing to defend it. No. It's just bad. It's meant to be bad. No, you don't get it. It's meant, the characters, they're meant to, when first will show up, they're meant to be bad.
Let's see if your invention lives up to its reputation, shall we?
87%, holy shit. It's bad on accident. It's not meant to be bad. You just have to go along with it. Okay.
It really works. We're not dead yet.
This is cool tech.
Yeah.
Come on. There might be other survivors at the indigo tree.
You don't think it's bad character, right? I actually don't know. I actually don't know. If the characters are in here not meant to be sentient, and once a higher individual shows up and they just defer to them and everything like that, and that's why they change, it loops around back to being very, very thoughtful writing, actually. I'm not sure if I would call it good writing because I don't like what they did with the story, but it loops around to being good, like, or intentional and quite clever. I don't know. If this world is meant to be like hyper escapism, they could literally be programmed to don't question me about my home life. Yeah, exactly. Yeah. It could be something that's simple, yeah. Contrary to popular belief, The Paintrix did release in Lumiere's movie theaters to rave reviews, and it did in fact pretty much nail what's going on. Unfortunately, nobody in the main cast watched it. Oh shit. Even Mael herself doesn't think them as real when she races Painted Alicia. Euthanizing it has an emotional weight, but Mael just went, "Oh, okay." The second she was asked, no hesitation. Yep, Mael definitely doesn't view them as equal to herself by the end. Yeah, that's why it was really frustrating when we had that scene on the cliff. I was like, either that's what's happening, or that scene was insane. And it's like, and now it's pretty clear that okay, that is what was happening. Yeah, she was viewing the people in here as lesser than herself. Lesser doesn't mean completely not sentient, by the way. Like there can be like a gradient here, right? Like it doesn't necessarily mean like completely lacking. They're not sapient at all. Just lesser than her. Mineko's change. You're looking at every issue with the writing or graphics as having some secret meaning. You're reading too much with love. Every scene is what are these boobs? Maybe in my older age, I'm finally becoming the literary critic that I never wanted to become and used to make fun of when I was younger. That's fucking devastating to me, actually. Shit. I don't want to be that kind of person. Sometimes the curtains are just blue. Most of the time, they're just blue. A lot of the times when you find hidden meaning in something, it's an accident. Being a literary critic is awesome. No, it's not. No, it's not. The only perk is that I get to be able to suck myself off. And you know what? It's not worth it. It's not worth it. I don't want to do it. 81. Oh man, when do we unlock these? Do you have enough points for everything? Two off. Verso's all painted, so your theory doesn't make much sense.
Here we go.
When is it real Renoir? When real Renoir sees Verso after Act 3, he says something along the lines of, "You are Aline's greatest work," or one of Aline's greatest work. So with Verso having some soul linked, fragment of soul linked in the canvas, I could see maybe some connection being made there in some way, and that Verso could be exceptional. Like he even goes into that room and Miles says, "You're not even supposed to be able to get in here, right?" But then CL gets in there right away afterwards. So I don't know if that's when it's breaking down. I don't know. I think Verso could be a special case. real Renoir saying something like that to about Verso actually really is a strong bit of evidence that the rest of the people here that are not Verso are lesser. And maybe some of them are just background NPCs. Like maybe only some people are sentient. Maybe there are some like just background processes that are here just to fill the world. I don't know. It definitely seems that's the way with the Nevrons. Some of the Nevrons are just monstrous entities that are here just to consume chroma, and some of them seem to be sentient. Like maybe Clea just painted them too well. Like the Nevrons that you can talk to. That soul is from real Verso, not painted. The little boy in that area is the real fragment of a Verso soul, right?
This will be useful.
But the Verso that we see is fully painted, but probably has a link to the little boy's soul, or possibly have a link to the little boy's soul via whatever method that Aline made, and that's why real Renoir says something along the lines of like you are one of her greatest creations or whatever. Aline filled Verso with all of Verso's real memories. Did she? Are you sure? Because didn't Clea have to show up and like didn't Verso say that Clea showed up on the expedition and told him about the nature of the world and everything like that? And did that unlock those memories, or did Clea do that, or what? Hey Joe, I enjoyed watching the Expedition 33 VOD very much. I played it myself a month ago, and the bait and switch in the story is genuinely the maddest I've ever been at a piece of fictional media. Oh wow, the devs spitting in my face with two bad, unsatisfactory endings is the shit cherry on top of a shit cake. It went from a game I adored to a game I never want to touch again. Wow, you liked it way less than I did. Holy shit.
House?
I'm sorry you went through that. Did you like the gameplay at least? Bro, lol. Hey, they're entitled to their opinion. Let them have it. Let them vent. This is probably one of the only safe spaces online where you can say something like that, and even then it's not even that safe. Let them say it. Let people. Should I just pause it? Should we have an hour session where everyone who doesn't like this game or doesn't like it as much as everyone else can let it out in a safe environment? Should we do it? Let's have some group therapy.
The indigo tree is not too far from here. If anyone else made it, they'll regroup there.
Hello, my name is Dick Flattener, and I don't think Expedition 33 is my game of the year. Hi, Dick Flattener. So, you know what? I did like it, though, but I just think that has some problems. Nodding in the group. Yeah, it's okay, yeah.
Here we are, huh?
Yeah. The continent. The indigo tree's over there.
Energy tent.
Oh, wow.
Did you make the distinction, the connection between the fading people and Desandre family? The fading people are the ones that you find that are that look like real Renoir and real Aline before they, like when they look kind of like broken and fractured and everything like that. Yeah, that's definitely like fragments of their soul or whatever. Yeah. Sometimes it's Renoir, sometimes it's Verso, sometimes it's Clea. Yeah. Most of the time it's Verso, right? It's Kid Verso. Did your opinion of Verso change at all in terms of the character after the ending? Yeah, for sure. Yeah, big time. Yeah, character. Verso is quite an interesting character. I just don't like the story that we got with him. I would have preferred the story with Gustav. I would have. Usually I like metafiction, and I like it when things get fucked up like this, but this is one of the cases where I would have preferred it if they just played this entirely straight. I hate Verso with every fiber of my being. I hate that the game makes Mael so unlikable at the end. I have to side with that bozo. Yeah, I don't know. Is Mael's change earned?
Let's gamble.
Maybe we should do epilogue streams more often. It's kind of weird that they form an unbreakable bond, and then in the very next main story scene, they're killing each other. Like, what did Mael think was gonna happen? Was Verso lying even then? Lily might be one of the most disappointing characters in fiction to me because how much I loved her ages in the first act and her backstory really resonated with me. Too bad they abandoned her at the end of Act 2. Yep, that's how I feel about her too. Yep, I really, really like Lune. I liked her a lot. I thought her dynamic with Gustav was really, really good. I like how she approached this time on the continent. I really, really liked her a lot. And then it's just like, yep, and then she's just dead. At least Gustav had like the fucking like decency to have an actual death scene. In fact, no, not in all fiction. I just really liked her a lot. Yeah. My girlfriend feels very deeply that Mael would have put Verso out of his misery to keep the canvas alive in her ending. Didn't we say that wasn't the case though? I mean, there was a third ending if everyone could get along outside the canvas, is that they could have just like let the canvas just run its course, or just, you know, it sits in a room somewhere. Although, maybe the canvas can't survive without a painter. Oh, what does that mean for sentience? If you remove the tired little boy that's painting in that room, does the canvas die? Does it just become an empty frame? Now, Verso wanted to stop painting. Then why didn't he? Is he stupid?
That's lucky. Well, well.
Nobody knows. What have I done? What have I done? Oh no, what have I done?
The cards have spoken.
At the part where Verso did the exact same thing Renard tried to 5 minutes after the boss fight. Only this time it just so happened that Mael went into the room alone, so Lune and Ciel couldn't back her up. Because there's no way Verso would have won that fight. Oh, that's so forced actually. Oh no, I just had that thought and now it's bad and it's gonna poison how I view that interaction forever. No. Oh. Lune and Ciel are allowed in there though. Ciel does go in there though. She does go in there. She Gamache. Yeah, but time is frozen during a fight, so it would have been fine. What if Mael just left? Could Verso have done that without Mael being there? I found that Umineko and Expedition 3 had a lot in common, so I was wondering what made Umineko work for you and not you, Expedition 3. Permanently ban this shadow for 5 minutes, please? How dare you make the comparison? No, you're definitely right. There are some comparisons between the two of them. A lot of the scenes with characters, spoilers, somewhat spoilers for Umineko, a lot of the scenes with characters in Umineko are like 100% to be confirmed to be like not real and like fictional depictions of real characters, and yet they still came across as more real than a lot of the characters in this one that are meant to be real. That was a mouthful. Did that make sense at all? Maybe it's time to stop streaming. I feel like there was a point to almost everything in Umineko, whereas a lot of things here, I'm left wondering whether or not some of the shit was on purpose or not. Umineko had that problem sometimes too, though. I don't know what we're doing, by the way. Oh, it's one of those. That's cool. Excuse me. I hate the ending because it's death essentialist. It shows how to deal with death instead of showing us how to surpass it. It's propaganda on lines of Spiritfarer and 6 Feet Under. It's funded by the belief that we will never achieve immortality. I have a strong moral and ideological opposition to it, and it's a threat to humanity. Holy shit!
That's lucky.
I actually understand where this is coming from. I know. I would like to see more proof that humanity can overcome death before I start getting on the have to accept death propaganda train. Who starts a conversation like that? What do you mean? Excuse me, conversation's not starting. It's an ongoing conversation.
This one looks dangerous.
Oh, shouldn't fight it. The game told me it was dangerous. Will you one day streaming the reread of Umineko, or will you even be sharing your reread progress in any way? Not sure. Right now, I have no plans for that.
Ready. Your number is painted.
I use Saturdays now as an extra break day from streaming and after you come back. I don't know. I haven't made those decisions yet. Sorry. Nobody knows. Nobody knows.
Interesting.
Nobody knows. There was a subreddit thread saying that bro streams too much. So as you know, I take subreddits, the feedback on subreddit extremely seriously. So maybe I should stop streaming. My message was 90% a joke, by the way. Was it? Excuse me. I feel like some people do believe that.
Disrupting the chroma around here.
I remember watching a video about maybe that's where the joke has come from for you. There was I remember watching a video of some guy that's like trying to research immortality or finding immortality, and he said the same kind of thing. He said like a lot of the reasons why so much of our culture and perception is based on accepting death is that we think that it is a foregone conclusion, inevitable, and if there was a lot of movement in the opposite direction that if we really, as a society and people thought that we could overcome it, then it would get a lot more attention, more funding, and people would believe it in a lot more and would bring it to fruition faster. And if it's possible, which remains to be seen, dude's not wrong. If it's possible. That's a big if. Sounds kind of nutty to me. Yeah, and that's the whole point. That's his whole point. Yeah, the fact that this sounds nutty to you is the point he's making, right? But he might be wrong still. I don't know if I would like to live forever. Lobsters are immortal. I eat them all the time. A lot of anxiety over the idea that when I die, I'm going to open my eyes and at some indeterminate point in the future and have been like spun back to life through some genetic resurrection revival movement that's happening by people millions of years in the future that somehow collects people's data or genetic material somehow and brings everyone back from history back to life. I don't know if that would be a good thing or a bad thing.
Someone came here before and set up these handholds.
Probably Expedition 69. The Climbers Expedition.
Let us thank them for that.
I would kill myself immediately, and then they would bring you back and stop you from doing it until you get over your suicide. No death allowed. I don't think that will happen. I don't think it would happen either. I don't even know if it's possible. But if it is possible and humanity does find a way to continue on forever, it's probably inevitable. Or close to inevitable. But it's probably not possible. So this thing was made by Clea.
Something's wrong with it. Why isn't it attacking us?
Well, it certainly attacked them. An expedition journal. 81. Learn from the ones who came before.
And lay the trail for the ones who come after.
Man. And none of this matters. That sucks.
Expedition 81, Renee. Huge discovery. This is the
They communicated with a Nevron.
The dead here don't disappear like in Lumia. Their chroma stays inside their bodies.
On the beach, some did disappear.
He wasn't a Nevron.
Something about the way Nevron's kills seems to affect our chroma.
Perhaps your friend here can enlighten us.
Man, she's so smart and engaged, and with little information is coming to conclusions. Damn, thinking, asking questions, saying them aloud. And then Verso shows up, and she becomes a bimbo.
Mean, light?
Did you kill these people?
Painted? By the paintress? If we bring it light, perhaps we can learn more.
I'm not sure that's a good idea.
No, we're not doing that. Nah. Wait, what? Oh, it did say, well, that counts as an esque ability? Okay, that's a misstep. You should be able to keep this one so you can go through locations and find a little thing that you might have missed with the roots. That's
Flares!
Survivors!
Hurry!
Do you think one of the great evils of today is an overindulgence in escapist media?
Good stuff.
I think it's Republicans, but you do you. Is it? Can you define escapist media for me real quick? Evil is a little strong. I don't think they're saying the people who do it are evil. I think they're saying, like, as a vice, it's an evil vice. Like saying that one of the most evil things people can do is smoking. It's like they're not calling smokers evil. They're saying the act of smoking is evil. Like, as a concept, the fact that we have this is an evil to be defeated. That people are even like tempted to smoke or anything like that. But if people enjoy it, who cares? This is getting into a very difficult conversation, chat. I don't know if I want to have it with Discord, but like, let me say this and then we'll move on. It's very easy to say that like it's your body, your choice when it comes to taking drugs, and that all drugs should be legalized and let everyone make their own decisions and everything like that. And on the surface, you know, there's nothing wrong with that. However, drugs are take over people's lives. They're very addictive. They're very destructive, and it will destroy families. It will destroy families. It'll destroy like parents away from the children.
Nice.
Like just saying, waving your hand and being like everyone should be able to be free to do whatever they want on the surface is very true. Like, yeah, of course, but at the same time, some people are very susceptible and weak to certain things, and it's not as easy as being like, yeah, universal freedom for all in all cases. There are certain things that maybe should have more regulations, or maybe shouldn't be allowed, or anything like that. Wait, we're talking about legalizing drugs now because people are saying that escapist media, if it's escapist media is making people happy, then just let them do it. Escapist media can be like a drug, can be very all encompassing. It can ruin people's finances, their relationships. It can take away all their free time. Like it can be like it can be a really bad thing. Jerry, decolonization would mean that you're giving resources to wean off drugs rather than me throwing in jail for indulging. Yeah, I definitely agree with that. We're not talking about like the pragmatic and the benefits and the detriments of legalizing in that case. It's talking about just personal freedoms is all I'm saying. Oh, there's another one here I didn't see. So clear what escapist media is. I mean, that site is in the shitter and Yahtzee left so long with the media. Very nice, very nice. To me, escapist media, I don't know if the chatter is using the same way. It would be something similar to like, you know, that in the near future, like people just plug into their VR headset and just stay in there for a long time, and they're like, it's like a Pearl Jam video, isn't it? Where they just are completely losing themselves to that and they don't realize it. Kind of like what they're doing with the canvas in this one. There's a lot of parallels there. But you could do that today with like I don't know if it would be the social aspect of like stuff like MMOs or maybe even Discord. I don't know if that counts or not. Tara was talking about more socially accepted forms of escapist mediums such as video games, shows, and phones. Do people get addicted to shows? Yeah? Did they really? But I guess you get addicted to anything. It just, is it common, I guess? Binging? Yeah, but the show ends. I'm addicted to Joe on Twitter. Oh, thank you so much. So much evil on me.
Oh, lovely.
Serialized reality TV is way more long-running than full-on dramas. Serialized reality TV. See, I've never watched any of that, so yeah, that's out of my area then. Okay, that sounds like Fahrenheit 451 to me. Fahrenheit 451 sounds like video games at the same time too. Some MMOs and shit.
A storm is coming. An advantage.
Oh, is this just a shortcut or? No, that route looks bigger. They really should let you keep this. I don't know why they didn't do that. That's wild. Breath of the Wild to me, man.
We could light something with this.
Breath of the Wild is a good game. Get him! Get him! Get him! You mean the paintress? What does she want you to do? She marked the path we must walk, but here I sit in darkness. Without light, I cannot follow her. Follow where? What kind of light? A pure light. I must bring forth a flame that lights the path forward. Something flammable then? Shine, need to shine. Oh. Gone are the days when I wandered in darkness. Soon I shall shine. What's the next stream game? Nobody knows. Light it. Help me shine. Make me complete. Very precise shot, perhaps? Oh, this light. Didn't have to use the shooting in the environment much at all, actually. I must join the others. Leave me, mistress. For the future, shrouding darkness. You should... Will please mistress capture light. My light, I caught only a glimpse. What was that about? I felt my mistress guiding me. I could almost hear her. I must have more light. To understand what she asks of me. I need to shine once more.
What did it mean by light? Let's keep an eye out for other Nevrons like this one. We might learn something.
Exactly, there are comparisons you can make to drug use. I'm defining escapist media as media which seeks to entertain more than inform. I'm not saying that we have to completely unplug from games, memes, social media, TV, etc. But if you overindulge in these vices, instead of working on yourself, you can ruin yourself. You need a balanced media diet. You can't spend most of your days busying yourself with entertainment. Okay, you're definitely not wrong, but my God, do I hate the term balanced media diet. Like, everything has to be just carefully, like, again, sorry, I know it sounds like I'm fucking, like, disagreeing with you, but I'm not. It fucking just triggers the fuck out of me. But you're not wrong. Fucking hell. It just sounds so puritanical to me. It just gets my back up right away. I feel like the stream is running scores. No, I think it's okay. Yes, my media calories. What is the full-on sugar soda of media? I'm not disagreeing. You're just being annoying. No, the chatter's not even being annoying about it. Sorry if I'm coming across that way. I agree with them. They're not even wrong to use that word. Those words together, that term, like it makes sense. That's the best term for it. It just pushes my buttons. That's all. I think that most shows and movies produced by Netflix are so shallow that are more enjoyable if you watch them as a second screen. I think that is an especially insidious type of escapist media. Maybe the right word would be content for content's sake. Isn't that what my streams are to a lot of people? I guess the streams are at least a social interaction, but maybe that's a trap as well. It's been so long, I'm afraid to ask. What's the difference between General and Dragon's Den on Jads? Dragon's Den is where most people hang out and talk, and if I ever talk in Jads, that's usually where I talk, unless it's one of the specific channels. General is just like a catch-all that some people come in and then move on to the other ones later. It has also kind of become the default for some of the gacha shit. So, unfortunately. But yeah. General, you probably just want to leave General and just go into Dragon's Den or one of the other things, yeah. General is probably the most useless channel that we have on Jads, but it still is useful enough to keep it around that it's a good introduction. You are kicked into it, but also you don't have to like worry that you're going into like an ongoing conversation that's raging at the same time. Alright, do you want to do the dolls before I go, or no? Who's last person I said thank you to? Did I say thank you to LaRoche Monty yesterday? Thank you, LaRoche Monty, for the resub. 44 months yesterday. Bye? Was that right at the end of stream? Before we went and raided Sekimea? Oh, fucking Sekimea. Fucking hell. Thank you, LaRoche Monty. Thank you to Rosen the Bew for the resub while the stream is down. Coming out of my long-term VOD frog status, congratulate you on the end of Umineko. Also to Spreek, the web serial Pact. What? It's about a rich family's vicious fight over inheritance, which turns into a realization that they're inheriting the sins of the past along with the money. Interesting. Supernatural consequences ensue. It's also an investigation and conversation with the genre, though rather than mystery novels, it's Stephen King-esque horror. Oh, that sounds really good. Chat would really like it because it's about rich people doing rich people things. They love that shit. My community, game of the year enjoyers for Expedition 33, look up the web serial Pact. Enjoy. Thank you for the great suggestion, Rosen the Bew. That actually sounds pretty interesting to me too. Thank you to Lily is Tilted for the resub, 54 months. Thank you very much. Thank you, Jay Duffiel, for the resub too. Just letting you know, I've subbed for 11 months. Hope you're having an okay day. Good even, says Jay Duffiel. Thank you very much, Jay Duffiel. Thank you, Jay Duffiel. Thank you to Coke Monster for the resub too. with a dancing fry. Thank you, Gemma Ramagiella. Fucking hell. Gemma Rama Regalia. Maybe it's that for the resub. Hey To, did you end up finishing Twin Peaks? I just finished season 1. Curious to know what you think. I think I only watched the first 3 episodes. There hasn't been much TV watching at all. I can't remember last time I watched an episode of TV. Maybe it was Twin Peaks months ago. The last movie I watched was John Wick 4. I don't really watch a lot of TV or movies nowadays. The only things I watch lately are some fitness videos on YouTube whenever I'm having some food. I will just throw like a 20-minute video on or whatever, or a 40-minute video on and put it times 2 speed. Yeah. Just a little ritual to keep myself on some of my goals that I have. Thank you to Thet Nitum for the resub. Hello, Joe. I've been avoiding Umineko Expedition 33 streams for fear of spoilers. Congrats on finishing Umineko, and know in your heart that you will never pronounce my name correctly. Yeah, I know. Yeah. The TNTM. Thank you to Valkeen for the resub with Toms. Thank you, Parathex, for the resub too. Jamaged. Thank you, Yogi105 for the resub. I've been looking since the start of COVID, but hey, 5 months. Really? The start of COVID? That's a long lurk. Thank you for the 5-month resub. Yogi, thank you very much. Hope the content helped you get through COVID. Thank you, Dubalder, for the resub. 69 months. Nice. Congrats on beating the boss by not doing it in one try and abusing your ability to memorize patterns. I'm so glad for you. It was harder before you saw it. Thank you very much, Dubalder. Yep. I like this meme, actually. Thank you, Kilo ATL, for the resub. Glad I got to enjoy this game by watching with everyone. Oh, you're welcome. I think it's worth playing yourself, too. It's a fun game to play. I really like the gameplay in this game. Thank you, Arcs Angel, Ice Baby, for the bits. Hey, Joe, do you think a delivery driver still thinks about you asking him to say thank you for the tip? Nah, there's no way. There's no way, right? Nah. I'm completely forgettable, don't worry. Thank you, Top Life, for the bits. Hey, Joe, great streams. I just wanted to say that yours, Expedition 33 streams, personally made me hate this game, as it was my first exposure to Expedition 33 fans. The rare, maybe not a joke bit message from Top Lolly there. Thank you very much. Thank you, Glistening, for the resub too. All right, time to move past 33. I think the next game is probably going to be Sifu Apprentiment into Bonanza Metal Gear Solid. I think we're going to do those. That's what we're going to do. Thank you, Louis XOXOXO, for the resub. Thank you very much. Thank you, Addo Jambread, for the resub too. Hello, I don't know what's going on, but love you all with some hugs. Thank you very much. Also, we're off this week. There's no stream tomorrow. Next stream is going to be next Tuesday, I think. I think it's going to be next Tuesday. Thank you, Blue Sistar, for the bits. Thanks to the extra stream to kill Simon. I missed that bit at the start of stream, so don't spoil it. I will not spoil. Thank you for the bits and dropping by. Thank you, Fifi Diffie Fessel, for the resub too. Not gonna lie, I've skipped Expedition 33 to be a VOD boy, but I just finished the Umi VODs and want to use this to say thank you very genuinely. And also, Xenoblade is neat. Xenoblade should still be on the cards at some point. Thank you, Fifi. Thank you very much. Glad you enjoyed Umineko. Thank you, John the Show, for gifting out 10 gift subs 21 minutes ago. I'm sorry. I don't know. I didn't see that in chat at all. I must have been in the middle of doing a fight. Usually I catch the scroll of the gift subs. Thank you very much, John the Show. Thank you very much. I'm not sure what that's for, but thank you. Thank you, Dalmic, for the bits. Work's been really kicking my ass, but at least I've got the VOD still. Shame about, well, everything. But hey, I'm sure at the end of all this, there's a happy ending, and everyone in Lumiere can have a great time. I'm also excited to see you fight some super boss, who I hear has a really complex moveset and multiple phases. Gonna have a great time seeing the entire fight in full once I get home. Take it easy, boss man. Thank you very much, Dalmic. Thank you. Thank you. Halfway through reading that, I hope that's where that was going, and it was. It's a great ending. Great ending. Thank you to Apura Mega for the resub. By the way, about shooting in the open world in the game, I mean, you can shoot enemies to stun lock them for 1 second. I don't know what game is not teaching you that, but I cheesed a couple of enemies like that in high-end zones. Oh, can you? I shot an enemy before, and it looked like they reacted, but I didn't realize it stunned them for a second. That's a pretty good use of that system if you want to skip some combat. That's cool. And the last two on my list are Paramonata again with 100 bits. Have you played or at least heard of Pseudo Regalia? Is that the one with the bakery? She has a whole bakery. I genuinely think it has the best platforming in the 3D game, and being a Metroidvania makes it even better. It'd be a one-stream game, Kappa. I think I have seen that. That actually looked really interesting to me in terms of gameplay. I don't know if I would like it, but it looked like the game that you could break very very easily. Yeah. Yeah. It's a furry game, is it not? Thank you, Jamo211 for the bits as well. It's been a really packed stream weekend, so the only thing left to say is I hope you have a great week off. I will try. I will try. We're going to do the dolls, and I think that will start. That game almost made me a furry. Almost? Really? That good, huh? Almost. I don't know. I have no idea what this is. Virtual Fighter? Whoops. No? Is it Virtua? How do you spell? Did I spell Virtual Fighter wrong? Virtua Fighter. Is it really Virtua? I thought it was Virtual Fighter. A little smaller scale, just talk with chat type streams. Enjoy your vacation. P.S. I posted a Death Essentials comment, and it was mostly a joke. I'm standing real life. Oh, don't worry about it. I knew that. Yeah, it's okay. Don't worry. You're good. Yeah, I like the smaller streams too. Maybe I should stream more at night sometimes secretly. Poor Nadia. SpongeBob SquarePants. SpongeBob paints a picture. SpongeBob Battle for Bikini Bottom. Yeah, this looks like SpongeBob to me. I have no idea what this is. This is Chance of Sonar? Wow, it is. Well done. We did that on Steam Duel the other day, didn't we? All right. Can we hear it? Okay, 9 years ago, 3.2 billion views. Easy part. I don't know this so far. It's Chainsmokers. We never getting older, right? Chainsmokers. I don't know what it is. Is it Closer with Halsey? Is it something just like this? I don't know. I think it's the one with Halsey in it because there's a female vocal in that. It was that one. Okay, yeah. Don't really care for that song very much. Dios mio, draw across a liberal. This is Disco Elysium, or a later stream of me quoting Disco Elysium. And if this is wrong, there's no way I'm getting it. Okay, good. Bike Chan. What are you? I am the vilest of the vile, she says with a sudden flash of teeth. A traitor, a devourer of nations and infants. Oh, you're a communist. I am an ultra. Wait, what's an ultra? Dios mio, draw a cross. A liberal. Cool, I liberate pretty hard myself. Oh, Disco Elysium is so good. It's so good. Oh, Disco Elysium is so fucking good. Fucking hell. Fun MMO, sort of like World of Warcraft, but better. Final Fantasy 14. Nope. Great to play if you're unemployed and need a hobby. I'm now unemployed, but this game's still dope. 10 out of 10. I don't know. I have no idea what an MMO on Steam is. Guild Wars 2. Guild Wars 2. It was Guild Wars 2. Well done. Well done. Wait, did you never go back and play Final Cut? Nope, I've never did. Nope. For no reason at all, where do you rate Disco Elysium on a 10 scale? Probably a 10. Disco Elysium is really fucking good. 11. It goes up to 11. All right. Can we choose it? Yes, we scran. Left. That looks okay. Left. 66. Wow. Okay. Bacon cheeseburger. Those patties don't look like they've been cooked properly versus steak and sausage. That is a lot of food for $3.90 on the right, and most of it looks pretty good. I wouldn't call this steak and sausage. This looks kind of like a more like Greek kind of thing. Okay, I'm going left. However, I wouldn't be mad if it was right. I think either of this could win. I'm going left though. Wow, it was left. Really, that is too high. That's too high. Way too high. Oh shit, it's shitty pizza versus shittier pizza. Okay, right is one of the worst things ever on the site, right? So it's got to be left. Yeah, no, fuck off. This pizza's not even finished yet. Both these look tasty. They don't. The one on the right looks terrible. Roast potatoes with beef and gravy. Those look really good to me, but I know some people in chat prefer to have a more crispy roasty. And turkey schnitzel on the right. The bun is kind of killing it for me. I don't know. I don't like the bun, but the bun is just a way to carry this around while you eat it, I guess. It doesn't have any condiments or anything on it, though. Man. Oh. I think it's right. 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 I feel like $4.50 for this portion of potatoes with whatever the fuck this is might annoy some people. This looks more impressive for $3.40. It's like, oh look, you get a big schnitzel to carry around and eat it. You know, like it's easier to eat. I think it's right. Easy left, really? Do you think so? I'm going right. I'm going right. I think I wouldn't be angry if it was left though. Shit, it was left. 84% for this. Bacon cheeseburger. This looks like it was just birthed out of something. Versus buffalo fried chicken burger. Okay. Even though it's double the price, right has a huge presentation buff. And not just in terms of like vibrancy in the photo, it also looks delicious. Yeah, left is not rancid. I would eat the fuck out of that. It's just a bad photo, but it does look kind of weird. I know what you're talking about. Black and gold cream puff, banana cream and pastry topped with fudge sauce, $5.75 versus sausage and a beer. Okay. Right is insulting for the price. So I'm going left. Yep. Soy and beef brisket, size 7 sandwich with waffle fries and a Scotch egg versus burger with gherkins. All right, that burger actually looks half decent. This, I don't like this. Like the bun looks, it might be okay. The gherkin is like the lack of shit that's going on here is what's the problem here. This is a bad photo. That doesn't look too bad actually. I would eat that. Left is clearly the winner here though. Yeah, that deserves higher. There have been way worse burgers on that on Scrandle. Chicken tandoori pie. Spicy pie. I don't like that someone has clearly like gone to town on this pie already. Slow cooked beef brisket burger. I'm going right. Whoa. Sausages in tortilla with a drink, 8. This is giving me Baldur's Scrandle vibes for some reason, and it shouldn't. Versus sausage. Again, this looks like it was birthed out a little bit, but these look like they need to go back in the pot that they were obviously fucking boiled in. What's going on here? What is this like smuggled bits of extra bullshit that's been on here? What's this? This is not in here. What? Mustard? No, not that. This thing here. These. Crispy onion? Oh. I like a crispy onion. You know what? I'm going right. Damn. Stroopwafel ice cream, free. Versus steak sandwich. You know what? Even for free? No thank you. It's right. What? That looked terrible. My man doesn't know what stroopwafel is? You're right. You're right. Is stroopwafel like one of my future Persona 7 characters? Nothing beats free? I mean, 10% of people didn't want it, so... Oh no. Oh no. Thank you, Henry Wyatt, for giving a sub to Shibaruki? Oh my god. Reki? Chebureki. There we go, I got there. And thank you, Zorox, for the bits. Straight up working at my job right now. Still catching a stream. Gotta put your time in. The Monaco and Mines. Metaphor character locked in. Stroopwafel. Didn't we have the metaphor character done already? I can't remember. Weren't we gonna name them pancakes because it's metaphorical waffles? They're thin waffle wafers filled with caramel stroopwafels. Oh, there's a period here that's missing. They're thin waffle wafers filled with caramel. Stroopwafels are the greatest thing to come out of the Netherlands. Oh, really? Okay, my bad then. Sorry. It didn't look very good to me. Is it probably just a bad photo? Can I go back and see it again? Like, this looks like this does not look good to me at all. Man, it makes sense. They're close. They're close. They're close. All right, well, I think that's it, chat. I don't know if there's anything else we could do. We saw the beginning of Expedition 33 again after I just whoopsie-doopsie one-shotted Simon. Oh, I think I'm done. We did the epilogue stream. We did it. We're done. Did you like the idea, Simon? I don't know what Simon's meant to represent, to be honest with you. I feel like there's a lot of stuff in this story that's left up to interpretation, and I'm very dismissive of that sort of thing, and I immediately say that means that the writers have no idea what's going on. But there's enough mystery and unanswered questions here that are clearly meant to give you something to think about, that I think maybe there is some sort of sequel or something, or expansion or something here, some secret part of the story. Clea is a very interesting character to me. I don't know what's going to happen. Final thoughts? We kind of cut yesterday because of mouse. I think I don't have anything else to expand on. Like, I can just repeat some stuff. I really like the gameplay. The gameplay is really good. It did go on a little bit too long, especially in terms of the parry timings. I think that maybe the game is too focused on reacting via parries and dodges for its own good, and kind of invalidates a lot of the turn-based system. But getting the Pictos, the UI problems put aside, I do think that the Pictos and the Luminous system is really, really good. I think they could have had stuff that you could find in the world that gives you stat upgrades instead of just being about levels and the Pictos and the colors. I think that the story was a big disappointment. It was a disappointment sandwich. I really, really, really liked the opening. The opening was my favorite part. I hated the middle, and then at the end I was like, okay, that was a pretty good ending. So like overall, I think I give the gameplay a 9 out of 10, and like the structure of the world and everything and how you explore and all of that, I think I give that a 9 out of 10 or a very high 8 out of 10. The story I'm probably going to give like maybe around a 6 out of 10 or a 7 out of 10, and I think that meets in the middle around an 8 out of 10 overall as a ranking if I have to give it one. I feel like there's a lot of lost potential here in some parts of the gameplay. I do think that Act 3 is the worst part of the game in terms of like the main stuff you're meant to do, but instead of some of the gameplay was actually quite fun, and getting a lot of Pictos and doing like this post-game, this this open world mop-up of all the content. I do think that they could have structured that way better, but it was still enjoyable. I hate Verso because I'm comparing him to a lot of the story stuff that came before, and I wish we'd had that story instead. But with the story that we got, Verso is quite an interesting character, and he's a very sympathetic character. I understand more why he lies and why he manipulated the group to his own ends. But at the same time, I can't ignore the fact that that makes the beginning of the game to me to be a complete and utter waste of time, and is just setting up like the subversion of expectations or whatever, and pulling the wool over your eyes. And I would have preferred to have the story that they set up at the beginning. Even watching it again the second time it survived, like I really like Gustav and everything that happened in Lumiere. I like the expedition idea. I like how the world feels like untamed and really dangerous. That doesn't mean it has to be completely straight from that concept. Like there could have been like there was already building mystery about what the paintress was and what's really going on. Like, why is the number counting down? That would obviously be a very different thing. But like, yeah, I do not like the answers that we got. I do not like the switch up that happened to Act 3. I feel like that was a waste of a premise for me. Once again, as I always have to remind people, I guess, if you think differently, that's great. You're not wrong to do so. There's lots of things here that are up to interpretation, and if it resonated with you, then that's great. I'm really happy for you. Some of the things resonated with me. Like the beginning really resonated with me as like a millennial that had to grow up with the cloud of climate change, just like sometimes quite literally, present. So I just, it just felt like a very, I want to see some people in my generation make art that resonates with me and is for my generation, like by my generation, for my generation. And I thought that's what this was going to be. And then it wasn't. It was just, another like rich people have it so hard, wow story, which is really disappointing. So I really wish that it had been something else instead, and what we got at the beginning. But I still really enjoyed it. I'm glad that I played it. I can sort of understand why some people think it's Game of the Year. I do not understand, and that doesn't mean it's wrong, I do not understand why there's a large people who play games, some people who've been playing games for a long time, who are saying things like, this is now my new favorite thing in all of fiction. This is my new favorite thing in all of media. This is my new favorite game. I'm like really? Like, I can see enjoying it. I can see loving it, but like, really? Like, I don't know where that's coming from. And again, the conspiratorial thoughts I had, that I voiced two times before in these streams, is that maybe it's something about like the idea that not many people made it, and it's like it feels like they're cheering for an underdog, and they feel like they're doing like a morally good thing by supporting it, and the gaming industry is in kind of a weird spot right now where a lot of people like to play AAA games, even they have a love-hate relationship with them, and there's like this growing, I really hate this movement. There's this growing movement of like, if only game devs listen to gamers, gaming would be saved and games would be so much better, and that's just so fucking stupid to me. But like, maybe some people are buying into that narrative, and this is the game where they're like, look what happens when you listen to gamers. You get like this small ragtag group listen to gamers and hired fans, and we got that. Like maybe that's what this is. I don't know. Hey, if you love this game, it's your favorite thing, and you don't feel that way, please do not feel like I'm attacking you or whatever like that. There are other reasons to love this game, don't get me wrong, but like, I'm just trying to like suss out right now in my head like why this has resonated. Not with a lot of people, but like, why has it resonated so highly with so many people? It's weird to me. There's no contest in my mind that Baldur's Gate 3 is the more special experience of these two, that sort of thing. I don't understand. I don't even know if they listen to gamers, they just made a good game. Exactly, that's what I mean. It doesn't even fit that narrative, but maybe it does in some way. Like, I don't know. Like, I just, every single time I saw stuff about this game, it was almost always packaged with, and it was like this romantic story about how it was like a small group of people, and that they found the musician on Reddit, and then they turned into the writer, and like all this other stuff, and it's like it was never, I very rarely, if ever, in a public forum saw people praising this game just for the game's sake. It was always packaged with this like this Trojan horse of like, and so few people made it, and like, it was like, wow, what an achievement for so few. It was always like that. So like, I don't know, maybe it's something in that area, but I don't know, I'm not sure. I'm really not sure. I don't know. Once it gets to like a tipping point or a critical mass of this sort of thing, you will have people like sing its praises without even playing the game. just because they want to be a part of it and they want to farm karma and feel like they're a part of discussion online, which is a weird thing, a really weird thing. I don't know, man. But it's not going to get to that tipping point of critical mass without earning it in some way. So you're looking forward to DK, brother? A little bit, yeah, a little bit. Yeah, I hope it's better than Odyssey. If it's better than Odyssey, or at least as good as Odyssey, I know I'm going to have a good time. I'm not going to have a great time. Like, I like Odyssey, it's fine. But if it's better than Odyssey and they learn some lessons from it, then I'm probably going to have a pretty good time. A lot of character and story analysis are very interesting for this game. At least shows how much thought was put into a lot of the aspects, despite definitely being flawed in some things. Yeah, I can see that. Yeah. I think a lot of people, not the majority, discover their favorite game ever every year. Recency bias is a bitch. Yeah, maybe. I don't know. Maybe I'm the weird one for not doing that. Aesthetically, this one is outstanding. Composition, color is consistently really good, and the cutscenes are above average in terms of drama. Oh, I definitely agree with you there. Yeah, the presentation is off the charts. Yeah, really, really good presentation. Yeah. Not in every area. I would say there's a couple of areas where it's a bit weak, but even there, you see effort and style, like with the facial animations, lip syncing. Like they're trying, but like yeah, the environments are really good. They're really good. The music's really good too. Yeah. The gameplay's really good. It's just the story, like about half of the story, maybe a little more than half of the story, brings it down for me. And the characters that they had being such a good promise that the game didn't fulfill on is upsetting. Most people don't finish games, so they haven't reached bad parts. I don't know. It seems like there's most people in chat that were singing its praises like this the whole entire time, all the way through. So I think it's not fair to say that. I definitely understand that I am in the minority for not head over heels loving this, but I still do like it a lot. I was in the minority for not being head over heels love with Odyssey, but Odyssey was like it's okay to good to me. Whereas this is really good. Like it's like I'm closer, I think, to that to like the majority than I was with Odyssey. Just like with Elden Ring too. Like Elden Ring more than this. Apologies for rabid chat fans. I enjoy this game, but I also appreciate different opinions. It's okay. You don't have to apologize for fans. It's okay. It wasn't too bad of an experience on my end, but I'm a different person now. If I had this chat maybe even as recently as 5 years ago, I probably would have quit the stream. And just like I would have ripcorded out. I don't know. So I think it was a nice test to see like how I've progressed as a streamer and as a person. That I was able to handle it as well as I did. Not to say that I handled it really well, don't get me wrong, but yeah. It's a shame that you couldn't stream Omicron on Cagemas. I'm playing it now and it's pretty much every David Caginess condensed to a single game. I don't think I could get it working if I remember correctly. What do you think you should have? What do you think should have the greatest way? The first experience if you like it, or the second experience where you know it's a lot of issues now the luster's gone away? It depends. I would say that this isn't going to be applicable in every case, but I think you should always like veer on the side of whatever maximizes your own enjoyment. If on the first time that you did something, first experience with something, if it was really, really great, and then the second time through you're starting to notice some flaws and you're like, oh, it wasn't as good as that first time, I would say, you know what, that's a little bit of shame, but I still have that great first impression, that first great experience. If you play something for the first time and you love it, and then the second time through you notice a lot of things that like just elevate it even more, you're noticing more connections, more detail, more lovingly crafted like hints and bits and pieces and callbacks and everything like that, then you should be like, okay, the second one is really elevating this for me, and you should ride that and lean into it. So I think that you should always try to maximize your enjoyment. %17% of players on Steam have defeated Simon, so there's a decent chunk of people that have finished. Oh, that is really high. Did they change how they do their Steam metrics now? Most of the time, the end game of that is usually around like 5%, and even that's like a decent number. Like that's like a really popular name, I think. I just pulled 5% on my ass, by the way. I don't know. But like, I know for sure that 17% is a very high thing. Yeah. Didn't play much other than the main story, which I generally loved. Certainly had a bit of criticism myself, but seeing the side content story definitely lowered my opinion of the game overall. Really? The side content brought it down for you? Interesting. Anyway, that's it for me, chat. Thank you very much for watching the epilogue stream. We managed to squeeze this out into 3 hours, even though the content only lasted like 10 minutes. It's like a video. Anyway, I will see you next Tuesday, unless I get enough people telling me that I should do Gamescom, or if Silksong Shadow drops, then I'm going to have a tough decision to make. But like, yeah, we'll see. I'm probably going to just take the whole time off from streaming. If I feel the urge to like stream a game in the middle of the night, if I get in a bad schedule, maybe I'll do that. I don't know, but I don't know. We'll see. Probably won't. What are you doing next? Big games are Metal Gear Solid and all of them. Metal Gear Solid. We might take a break between each game. I'm not sure. But Metal Gear Solid series and Donkey Kong Bonanza, and we might do Sifu or Pentiment. Before that though, as like streaming has come back. Here we go. I'll make a decision soon. Golden Idol, yeah, Golden Idol and Forgotten City has to happen too. Excuse me, 1 to 5, 1 to 5. I'm not sure if we're doing Peace Walker. How about that? I'll do Peace Walker if it also means I can do Metal Gear Survive, and everyone in chat has to say that it's at least okay. Metal Gear Survive is actually good. It's actually not as bad as the internet made it out to be. Yeah, I played it a little bit too. It has a lot of problems. The UI is one of them, but like everyone was on a Konami fucking hate train when that came out, and it was treated very unfairly, I think. It's not a great game. Not a good game, but it's okay. Anyway, see you later. Pushing the raid through. See you later. See you next week, everyone.